I don't know if you can pull it up. I think there was an announcement made, Popper,
Yeah.
that like it's delayed.
So it says this message will self-destruct in 48 hours. We have run into some changes with a new coin. We have partnered with a phenomenal team to help us overcome the challenges that we ran into with our coin on Theta.
Mitch Lou.
We need... they partnered with Matt White. Just kidding.
He's a
We
good
will
guy.
need to recreate the Solana coin as we will have it audited by a major auditing firm with an exciting rollout across major exchanges.
This week episode is brought to you by none of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some Nona sauce? Too bad, only Nona decided gets the sauce.
Papa's popping and locking. Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Mac's Pinecast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Season 4, Episode 37 of the twice-over Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, you living in an igloo up there, or what?
Why do you say that? Oh, the snow?
Yeah.
Holy schnites. Pretty much. You had just had it as bad, right?
We got a lot, maybe more. I would say we got 20 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Absolutely pounded.
Pound Town. I actually didn't go out yesterday to do any snow removal. And then I get up at I don't get up. I go out at like 1:45. I'm out there shoveling for 45 minutes. And I was like, okay, well this is good. And then I get a frantic phone call like 11:30 waking me up. Mom's like, I'm sick. Like, okay. And apparently it was easier getting to the doctors than on call because everyone canceled their doctor's appointments. So,
Yeah.
so then I was like, oh, it snowed again last night
Yeah.
because my car and everything. I was like, oh, fudge. But thankfully, the neighbor that I got her jet skier, remember that neighbor that I didn't know about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the jet ski. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she went around my car and then got the front because, the snowplow. I left like a little thing because I knew the snowplow was gonna come. So I didn't break the seal on my driveway last night intentionally,
Okay.
hoping that the snowplow would adhere to where that's at.
Yeah.
But he didn't care. But anyway, so I found out from my other neighbor that she came by and was just getting everyone else out. So I guess, it pays to be nice to Jets fans. So moral of the
There
story.
you go.
Whew.
Yeah, I spent way too much time outside with a shovel in hand yesterday because I knew we were getting toasted.
Yeah.
So I went out there 3 times yesterday, which was Sunday. And, just take bite-sized pieces, but each bite-sized piece was probably 5 inches but it was nice and powdery.
Did you work today?
I worked from home.
So can I say something then? Like there was a big rush. Everyone has to stop working from home and they need to go to work.
Yeah.
But now when there's snow, now you have to work from home.
Well, no, I could have gone to work. I mean, the whole big rush thing didn't impact me. Like it was.
I've driven in the snow down where you are. It is scary.
Oh yeah. The roads around where I'm at are very hilly, not much shoulder and right into trees.
And
so yeah, it's not ideal.
Definitely not ideal.
But yeah, I mean they call the school canceled. The school was canceled yesterday, so it was just I have the ability to work from home. I don't do it often. Today I did it. I also got up and went outside this morning, and even though I went outside 3 times yesterday, there was probably 5 inches and like a crunchy inch on top. It was a lot more difficult of a removal this morning, even though it was only about 5 inches again, but it took me almost 2 hours. And then, you got the plow coming through and slamming you. I got a pretty big driveway, yeah. And I got the guy that's across the road. They get plowed. and the guy pushes the snow
Yeah.
over to my side of the street, which I don't care, but like push it onto my grass. Like, don't leave it in the middle of the road because then the plow comes down through and just slams me right into my
Oh, so it's
driveway.
before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, filthy dirty. So I'm out there just like irritated because the guy's got a big snowbank in the middle of the street and the plow just slams it into my mailbox, basically.
Do you know in Europe they don't get all the snow we get because it's in centimeters?
Well, actually, they get more though, right?
I don't know. I
Well,
don't think so.
centimeter is less than an inch, so
It's well, I measure in feet.
oh, well, feet, yeah, so
Yeah.
we get way less unless they go meters. It is
Um,
what it is. But yeah,
but
hey,
I take mom to the, doctor's office, and then I'm trying to buy a product online, and I'm in a waiting room in the waiting room.
yeah.
It's I don't know, it's pretty meta, right?
Yeah,
I was in a
gotcha.
waiting room while in a virtual waiting room.
There you go. You wanted the real life experience on top of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, everything's a simulation. It is a simulation, not assimilation. I
Right.
think you know what I said.
I did.
Okay.
I assimilated.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, it's, wait, what was that metaverse that we were in there for a little while?
oh,
Can't
man, with
remember
our
the name of it.
episode,
Yeah.
we got some of the highest ratings
Yeah,
from that
exactly. It's
episode.
on because it's on repeat. Huh, so what do we got this week? Seems like the boards have kinda quieted down a bit.
Well, there's this, like, false what do they call it? Like, false equivalency or something?
Accusations?
Well, no, like, so we were talking about we, like, we've talked about $30 quids or 30 quids
Yep.
Theta, who shut down his account, right? And then and because he was like, "Trust me, I'm real." And then the same thing about,
Trust me,
"Oh,
bro. I'm not a Mitch bot.
you
I'm not a
better you
some
better."
more yeah.
Right, and then it's like all these other because 'cause there's been some others that have left too, and and the ones that haven't have said the same thing, like, "I need to watch out for Mitch's lawyers," which I go is funny because all the Mitch bots say that, like, why are they concerned with what a millionaire's, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I worry about my own stuff if I was, a real person, right? Like, online, not myself or Mitch, I
Right.
guess, but they're
Yeah.
they're they're worried. I mean, I'm worried about these millionaires too, you know?
Yeah,
It's an
yeah, they're
endangered
worried about you
species.
too.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. You know what they call non-millionaires? Marks.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
And if you don't know who the mark is, you are the mark.
but then our boy Brad Pistol, apparently this
Pistol.
for the, Mitch bots this week, like, they just had a field day, like, same characters too. Ron Dot Theta,
Yeah,
Joe
Joe
Stevens.
Stevens. Yeah.
Who's that douchebag in England? Not 30 because he, doesn't exist, but, he's got the picture of the yacht, complete douchebag.
Oh,
Gary
oh,
Amers,
there you go.
Gary Blamers.
Mm.
They're all like, "Oh, yeah, he deleted his account," and, like, they're taking victory laps, and the funny thing was too, because like, even though, like, he made that video to, like that he was, like, done with Theta, I don't
Yeah,
know if he ever invested back, because I never got he was on the show twice, but the first time he was on and he's a real person, we were on camera.
yeah,
Well, me and him were, you weren't, but,
yeah.
so, like, he's a real person, he's not an account saying that he's someone that he's not, like, that dude exists.
He's a real Australian.
I he exists.
Verified.
We've talked to him twice,
Yeah.
and people can delete their accounts, if they want, or people put in, um people put in, um, things on people's accounts, right? Like, they complain for whatever, but it was funny because a lot of
Alright,
the
yeah.
people were still or more of the, like, Theta maxis, they were still more on his side. They're still like, "Good luck." He's like, "I don't wish you guys" and we said the same thing, like, we don't want anyone to get wrecked, but Bradley about how the fact that, like, when he sold, Theta went up a bit or whatever, Theta or T-Fuel or T-Fuel went up, right? And,
Yeah.
so, like, he missed that, and they were, like, razzing him a little bit, and it was all good, and, but then Aki went up. Aki's been crushed, it seems, but what hasn't, right? But basically, like, I don't know when an account getting shut down. I was looking back on this video that I'm still working, this Levita video.
Oh, speaking of that, yeah.
Oh, what?
We got I've been asked, we gave you the 1 week leeway on this, but we gotta start the reverse countdown here. We're at 28 days since the poll ended. So,
So,
and there's still no juice.
okay, noted. Well, I wasn't doing that to dime me out, but I was gonna say, like, when Theta initially was, and maybe you remember more of this, Theta was tagging Levita. Theta
Yeah.
drop, like, and/or Theta, I don't know, but definitely Theta drop. They were tagging either the wrong Levita or that Levita got banned, never came back, and, they just kept it up, and I guess Levita got um, a new, Twitter account.
Ugh,
So I don't know if that was, like, a fake, uh, not real Levita account, or maybe because that one was in Singapore and Mitch had to take himself off of it, uh, something.
yeah.
Not to go on a tangent, like, "Oh, like, the West thing
Well,
isn't a big
yeah.
deal." The like, they're a private company, they can do what they want. They don't owe us any transparency. I mean, I'm pretty
Isn't
sure
that what
Wes
blockchain's about?
yeah, I'm pretty sure Wes said that they need to be more transparent, I thought.
Yeah.
Thought there was one of those, like, he's got a fucking tweet or Discord post for everyone, everything, that guy. But, that looks hella bad, that he, took Theta. He no longer works there, and it's, as we covered on the compliance episode last week. But, and then I just don't get some of these, I don't know if these just stupid arguments that I'm hearing online. So, like, who is it? Orange Pine Good
Uh,
talking about, like, oh, well, like, I brought up, so Larry had a Larry had a post that, and he's actually had a couple of them, but, like, uh, not the guy with the gauntlet, but Thanos, the Elizabeth Holmes company had all those fake patents, and they had 400
yeah.
400 fucking patents. And what, Theta's got, like, what, 20 something, 30
They
something? I don't
got yeah,
fucking
they got
know.
a few.
But I mean, what does a patent mean? And then, like, what do I think of patents is that fucking, Matthew Lesko, I think his name is, and he's like,
Hmm.
"Oh, if you got ideas, because he's on all these patents, and if you got idea, you need to get a patent." Remember, he's dressed
Oh.
like the Riddler in front of Congress. You know what I'm talking about? You
The
think he's
commercial
like a
guy?
scientist, or like a Bill Nye guy, but it's
Yeah.
just this, like, crazy dude in, cosplaying as Riddler in front of the Capitol. But you know what I'm talking about. I
Yeah,
haven't seen him in
on the
years, but
commercials, yeah.
yeah, just because you have a patent, that doesn't mean shit,
No.
right? I don't think it
I
means.
mean, yeah, it's definitely doesn't mean much, right? I mean, they have value, but first of all, it's Theta Labs that has the patents, not Theta token, right?
Right, right.
So, what value do those patents for Theta Labs have for the Theta token?
Or then the Theta token holders in the,
Right, and the whole
ecosystem.
yeah,
Right,
yeah, exactly. So,
right,
it's hard to say it's worth anything for the holders.
right. And, like, what does paying companies to take your chatbots do for the token holders? Like, you've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
What
even if they paid for it, what does it do for the token holders, right? If these guys paid for this chatbot, again, that's a Theta Labs contract that they're getting paid for, but how does that bring value to the ecosystem? I mean, it doesn't
No, but, like, they
unless
get
there's
pumped.
on-chain transactions.
But and so that brings me to the other point. Dude, these guys cream their fucking pants so easily, and, like, they announced some partnership with, do you recall which one this was the past week? Some partnership, and I looked it up because you remember Theta was touting that they got this Hyundai partnership,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, look at this," and it's like, "Well, no, that's a subsidiary, and that's like a section of the company that deals with, like, heavy machinery and,
And they have 4,000 followers.
Right. Oh, and like they sponsor a soccer team or something or whatever that you never heard of. Whatever, right? Not hockey team, soccer team, international football team,
You said
I
soccer.
think, where they're okay. Yeah, not um I mean, to them they're national, so I wouldn't say international, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like uh soccer/football, we'll say. But so people were trying to steer it in the conversation of Hyundai, and I said that's like, that's like making fun of Sega, that's disingenuous. Um because it's like, someone was talking about Hyundai, the car company, and
Yeah,
that's not what
exactly.
at all what they're talking about, and it's like,
Right.
Hyundai, they're saying that, they're like, "Oh, Hyundai." So then they were like, "Oh, yeah, you're right," and then other people are like, "Well, why are you making a big deal about it? It's still good." Like, well, no, like, you're allowing this to happen. So, like, this company, it's a subsidiary of a subsidiary. I looked up. I what do you recall what that post was? They were creaming they're jizzing their pants over.
I didn't know. I don't.
Eh, uh, you know.
But this is stolen valor, kind of.
Well, yeah, it's not it's
You it I just
Yazzie,
actually
right? Like,
saw a
isn't that what they
post
say?
from Yahtzee.
Go ahead.
Same kind of concept here. I just saw a post. It was some politician. I don't remember who. I don't even know who it was. Diego. His name was Diego. I don't. But the guy's standing in his yard, and he's got a snow shovel in his hand, and he
Okay.
has a clearly in front of him, clearly marked path of somebody ran a snowblower. You can
Yeah.
tell the difference between something that's been shoveled and something that's been
Oh, yeah.
snowblowed.
Sure.
Crisp lines.
Yep.
So the thing's got a crisp line on it, and the guy's standing with a shovel. Like, there's no way. It's certainly just for a picture. Because the way he's holding the shovel, you're not shoveling snow like that. And he's like, "Oh, I'm out here doing the hard work, this and that." It's like, bro, like, all you had to do was actually just shovel once, like, but it's just so obviously not shoveled. So this is the same kind of thing, like, or another example, like, we're gonna hook up with the Burger King, right?
Yeah.
And just like some regular guy that calls himself the Burger King rather than actual Burger King TM, right?
You're right.
It's just you say one thing to make people have the persuasion of like, "Oh, wow, it's Hyundai." Like, Hyundai's huge, and really it's just like something totally different, but it sounds similar.
Yeah, so this was NTT Digital
Oh, that's yeah. Honestly, I haven't even I
that
did see some chatter, didn't look into it.
so NTT Digital, okay, themselves, they have 1,002 followers, so they just passed 1,000. Just for reference, um, Papa Mags has 1,030 followers.
Wow.
Wow.
We could be NTT.
I was looking at them. I was looking more into the telecom thing, which is strange also, but it's like, and if you go back to NTT and you look, these guys like to just love announcements, but uh look at what NTT Digital is, and it's a subsidiary of a subsidiary. So it's
Why stop there?
it's not a big deal at all. But meanwhile, there's a cleanup on aisle 3 because all these maxis jizzed in their pants. So
Boy.
they just lost their fucking shit.
Boy, oh boy.
Uh
That's funny.
hey, it's unfortunate.
It
It's
is
unfortunate.
unfortunate, and, at this point, it's just I don't even know anymore, like,
Well,
it's the
I think honestly that's not to give myself any excuse, but, like, part of the reason of, like, not putting out the video is because it's like, nobody cares. Like,
there's
they're
not
just
it doesn't feel like there's many people, right?
right. It's the and then there's I don't know, because it seemed like I see was it, Tygon Tamer and Tygon Talker have been more
Yeah,
talkative
yeah.
lately, and, Talker was like, "Oh, talk about NTT," and I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, and
You
then
down with
I
NTT?
yeah, you know me, and it's like it's this is it's Benghazi, Fugazi.
Yeah,
It's
Fugazi.
it's nothing at all. But they just make announcements. But what's going on with Tigons?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Let's not talk about NTT. Let's talk about
I mean,
Tigonia.
we're at what, like 730 days or something like that for the count up of this huddle that was supposed to happen, 2 years ago.
The Huddle TM.
The huddle, yeah. TM. So, I mean, is it official? It's dead? Like, oh, we had great relationship with Matt White and this and that and that. Okay, so where's the problem then?
Yeah, that kind of confused me too. Oh yeah. Also, so Tamer was saying that his friend opened the Spider-Man pineapple, and I was like,
That's very strange.
oh well, is your friend associated with Theta and or Matt White? And he told me no. I don't know. I mean, the same area, um, kind of it's the Theta neighborhood over there. So
Yeah.
in the Bay Area. So I don't know how that works, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, because that Spider-Man was in a wallet
it was.
that was not in the one that you
And
found.
right, and I mean, I'd be upset then if I own that someone was moving my pineapple around on me.
Right. So, I mean, was it specifically put into a canister for this guy to have? Is that how it worked?
I mean, this is I'm third source. I'm reporting in fairness. I'd like to know more about it.
Yeah.
I'm not but regardless, it shouldn't have been moved from someone's own wallet multiple
No.
times and shuffled like it's not their property.
No, it was transferred. Right.
So it was either an inside job
And it's
or
not
it
like
was
all pineapples went through that account. It was
no, they didn't.
so I don't know. So they can't say, "Oh, this is like the minting wallet," like this whole other nonsense that they said before.
Yeah, I mean, they can say what they want, but hey, they're a private company. They don't have to be transparent. Hey, we're poisoning your food. We don't have to be transparent.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
unfortunately, it's true, but they don't have to be. But the point of it is to be. And I mean, if you want to grow community, which at this point it doesn't feel like they have any interest in doing. I mean,
Um,
unfortunately, at this point, it would take it would take a lot to get the community back to what it once was. It used to be so much fun, so many cool people.
yep.
Like Pine Madness years ago, that was ridiculous. Like it was unbelievable. And now here we are, tumbleweeds, because there was just no effort at all put into the community. And guess what, Max? That's our fault, right? We're the ones to blame for that
Right.
because it can't be anybody else's.
Because
Is a good guy.
Matt White's a good guy. I bet you he's a good family man like Mitch. Good family man. So don't blame Matt
Yep.
White, please. He's not that kind of guy. Matt White wouldn't do that.
It's your
But like,
fault for
and
buying this stuff, and
if Mitch is so concerned about the fraud that Matt White did, I
yeah,
just don't understand why Matt White got severance and uncontested unemployment when I'm I don't know. I would assume this is my guess that her and Jerry didn't get severance, and I would just and I don't know about the unemployment, but I would love to see that because it said like they offered her a job, but if she was so bad, why would that also blows me away.
right, right.
But so I don't know why. So and then like I'm throwing my name to say, oh well, then I'll testify and say Matt White was a good dude. You know what I mean? Like I just
Yeah, I
don't
don't.
get these arguments. So like obviously we're wrong because Pistol doesn't have his account anymore for whatever reason, and I. Yeah, I like Pistol, so he come back on the show. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, I put me on the count up for a week because I got to get this Blaze bonus episode out.
Oh yeah.
Put me on
I
the
was
count up.
wondering. Yeah, Blaze, what's going on?
I don't know what the count up for Pog is. For what is it called? The Care Bears. The Care Bears countdown, count up.
Yeah,
Ba-dum-bum.
that's what I'm. That's
I
kind of my.
did get my coin. They revealed the coin.
Oh yeah, right.
Of course, what's his face got one. What's his
Nothing?
name? Oh no, the silver. Retro versus 83, right? Or something?
Yeah.
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 Of course, Retro got a silver, rigged, but that's a joke. I like Retro. Good for him. But I just got like the basic gold plated, but it looks pretty sick actually.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy with how that came out. Also, too, real quick on Pog. Well, 3. Well, I'll say this. So I reached out to Kyler, let him know, you're welcome on the show anytime. We'd love to have you back.
Yeah.
And so maybe we'll have a Kyler exclusive soon. And
Sweet.
I don't think Kyler's gonna hold back when Papa Mags asks questions.
Well, he doesn't want. He gave us a hard time about the softballs before, so yeah, forget it.
Right. Exactly.
We're
He
throwing
did.
hardballs now.
Yeah.
But speaking of them, right after we spoke about Blaze and then you got to
the
get
coin
your
thing, right?
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you got to unstake, which today is probably actually yesterday at this point, and as you're listening, it's probably the last day for you to unstake because it takes 5 days for whatever reason to
But
move them over.
so I saw Blaze on there Monday last week, or Monday or Tuesday. Might have been Monday. It felt like no, maybe it was Tuesday after our episode came out. But either way, he was like inquiring about the Theta coin thing, and apparently, I don't know if you can pull it up. I think there was an announcement made, Popper.
Yeah.
That like it's delayed.
Yeah. So it says this message will self-destruct in 48 hours. We have run into some changes with the new coin. We have partnered with a phenomenal team to help us overcome the challenges that we ran into with our coin on Theta.
Mitch Lou.
We need they partnered with Matt White. Just kidding.
He's a
we
good
will
guy.
need to recreate the Solana coin as we will have it audited by a major auditing firm with an exciting rollout across major exchanges. This is something we have worked for over the past few years, and it's finally coming to fruition. We ask for your patience as this will come with a number of changes we were not expecting and will need to delay the initial airdrop beyond February. So basically, if you had Pogs on Theta or Base, right, or Ethereum,
Yep.
you were going to bridge them over to this Solana token, and they were going to be airdropped to you. I believe it was
over 4
quarterly
years.
over how 3 years?
4 years,
4
but you
years?
get the first one up front, so three and a quarter, or 3 and 3/4.
So that is being delayed. It still seems like it's going to be the same process, but just delayed.
Okay.
So now the timelines will shift, but goal remains the same: to establish as much value for our community and coin holders as possible. I mean, listen, like, I'm for it, right? At this point, take your time. I'd rather just take the time and make something of it than it's
Well, I
right
think that's
now.
what they're
It's
doing.
not much, and exactly. So this kind of a delay doesn't really bother me too much. I will say that as soon as we talked last week, I went on and unstaked my tokens, and today I realized, I had a couple more in a different account. I hope they unstake in time. We'll see.
Well, which is good. I like that they're getting a professional audit. Did they ever? I know there's a lot of talk about audit the Fed, but have they audited Theta?
Did they? I don't think so.
Do they have a? Because, I mean, why are they not on Coinbase?
Yeah.
I don't know, but they got announcement. If you want announcement hype, you're gonna love Theta. If there's anyone new, if you like bullshit announcements and underperforming coin and just bad leadership through and through, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee
I
it.
guarantee it. Yeah, that's funny.
And we will be right back.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Mac's Pinecast.
It does feel like it's just like crypto in general is just kind of down. I was reading, people were like, oh, it's so down right now. That's not, dude, it's so down that
How
the
down is
biggest,
it?
what is that from? That's from
No, that's just
Cruise Line Isn't Anywhere, or
I think that's just a general thing, right? Like, it's so bad. How
like
bad
the
is it?
match game or something like that, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's like an old school
Yeah.
comic thing.
It was from a
Anyways,
game show. It's this old time game show used to do that all the time.
maybe
I don't
old
know where they
timey.
got it from. But anyway, the majority, before I move along, are we done with Pog and Theta stuff?
We're never done with Pog and Theta
Okay.
stuff, but I
Well, I'm
think
never,
think
yeah.
as segments go, yeah.
Okay. So segue to segment. Dude, my whole timeline recently has just been Bitcoin, mostly Bitcoin guys saying how, like, raging against silver. Have you seen,
No.
is this hitting your timeline at all?
No.
Dude, like, so many people just saying like, "Oh, if I saw a chart like this, I'd be selling." And, this one Bitcoin guy was like, "Oh, I had a 1,000-ounce bar and I can't sell it anywhere for less than for 30% premiums they want in selling it." It's like, well, these
I think I
stories
saw
are all
something
made
today
up.
about 10%.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, there's definitely, like, it is, like, super fluctuating right now, but to to think that someone's just gonna blindly buy one of these 1,000-ounce bars, dude, I've been seeing, like, people hollow these things out and fill them with lead and sell them like that, and you get jammed, like, so if
oh,
someone's gonna try to sell you a 1,000-ounce bar, like, bring
they
it
gonna
in
melt them
and
down?
test it, like,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. It's, like, unbelievable, like, post after post after post. It nonstop. It's crazy.
I get most I get most of my silver updates I see on my timeline from Char and Check.
Char and who?
Check 21.
Oh,
You know Check.
Cavendish too.
Cavendish as well, correct, yeah. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that's why I
the 3
started getting a
Cs.
ton.
The 3
There
Cs,
you go.
Check, Char, Cavendish. How
Yeah.
about that?
I'm thinking that a lot of what I'm seeing now is because I started, like, seeing a lot more of Cavendish's posts,
I'm sure that
and
helps out.
he's posting on, like, he's always replying against these guys.
He replies a lot.
He is a reply guy for
Yeah.
sure.
No, but I mean, hey, if I was and I know I know you I'm pretty sure you've been big into silver because I remember you talking about it for a long ass
I
time.
I wish that I would have been as into Bitcoin as I was into silver back when I was into silver more. Things would be a little bit different, but yeah, no, I've always I always raged against the paper. You start to look into it, dude, and it's like it's as fake as anything else, right? Like, these big players, they manipulate the market price of the physical commodity using paper contracts. And you do the math, and right now there's like 350 to 375, depending on how you do the math, paper contracts for each silver, like, ounce of silver
Is that
that's
like the,
available.
fractional reserve lending?
It's exactly that. Yeah, they're
Oh, what's happening
fractionally
with that though?
reserving
But
your
but
physical
that's still going
commodity.
on too though, right?
It's still going on, yeah, but I think part of the reason why we're seeing what we're seeing in silver is because it's like people now are like, the big players are seeing it and they're like, "Man, industries need silver." It's a very valuable commodity.
I saw a thing, a guy was, like, growing silver in his pool. I don't know how that works.
Are you serious?
I could be wrong.
No,
I didn't watch the video, but I don't
no.
know. Probably
You
something with
can't grow silver.
I don't I don't know that.
And if you could, then I would.
I don't know. I don't know about, chemistry, so
Yeah. No, yeah, it's fun to watch, fun to see what's happening because, as it goes higher, for the most part, it's banks getting wrecked by it. So who doesn't like that? It's right up the alley with crypto, right? I mean, we're
Yeah.
kind of, it's like
Well,
kind of the
that's what's
same team.
I guess funny though, if you're talking about the Bitcoin people are raging on the silver people,
Well, yeah, it's the Bitcoin maxis.
which we should have all been from the beginning. Which
Yeah, they're
yeah. By the time I realized it, it was too late.
too late, far too late.
Uh, another lawsuit that just came out this week, not Theta related, but Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah, you're really solid investment from previous days. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a weird dynamic because you sell a collectible card game, so I think that implies that there's collectability to it, right?
Yeah.
Because they used to call it a CCG, collectible card game, and then they converted it to TCG, trading card game. But it
Oh,
was always collectible, and they have this reserve list. Well, a few years ago, they did this anniversary set, and there's cards that can't be reprinted again, and they not only reprinted them in a new set, it was like $1,000
are you
to
serious?
it was $1,000, and you got, like, I don't know, a couple packs. It was called, like, the Magic Anniversary Set, and so it had, like, the Black Lotus and the Power 9, but you don't know what you're gonna get in the packs, and there's different and then there was multiple rares because one had like, a new look finish, but they were considered tokens and they're not legal because they made them as tokens, but you're selling it for $1,000, um, for a pack of it that had, like, a couple packs in it or something, and, it was so bad. Hasbro bought Wizards of the Coast some years ago. But anyway, so, former employee 6 likewise stated that the company paused its sales of the Magic Anniversary set less than an hour after its release, only selling a portion of its inventory. FE6 former employee 6 further noted that shortly after the set's release, he and other Wizards employees viewed photographs of Magic Anniversary sets dropped off at a Texas landfill alongside other Magic products. So I guess there's some like investors into Hasbro that are suing over like overproduction, printing way too much, and then printing this stuff, saturating the market. So that's going on.
Huh.
I don't know what that does for the average player, but it's it's just a greed game um, with the
Yeah.
companies.
I mean, that was why they were valuable though, right? Because they weren't going to be.
So they're right, and so uh, technically, technically they aren't legal, but like they can sell for if you get the right card, it can sell for thousands of dollars from that.
Not legal, meaning you can't use them in the game.
Correct, but I mean, if you're just playing on your own, like who's going to stop
Then you
you?
can.
Right,
Right.
and most Magic is played at home, at someone's home on a table. So these cards weren't supposed to be reprinted again, and they reprinted them. But that's just like one facet of the lawsuit. But pretty
Yeah.
funny. After an hour, it was so bad they were dumping it off to the landfill. But they were charging
Wow.
$1,000 for this fucking product. And it was complete garbage.
So if you had been at that landfill and got them, are they worthless now?
I mean, I guess it depends. I know,
Does
like,
if somebody's
if,
willing to buy it?
yeah,
So segueing again here, dude. It's a couple of traffic issues this week. I, I'm on my way to work, and this person they're pulling out of like a corporate business park, right?
hmm
So there's probably it's a small corporate park. There's probably 25 spaces there. And this person is like backing out into traffic from that parking lot. Like, what are they doing? You,
Wait, say that again.
so they're instead of like going into the place and like turning around and like driving out of the parking lot like a normal person,
Right.
they're in there and they're backing out into traffic from the parking lot.
Yeah, I've seen dumb shit like that's
And it's not like a side road, dude. This is like a busy road where even if you are going out, like it takes some maneuvering to get into traffic because it's, in the morning, it's crazy.
yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? And then I don't know if it was the same day, next day, I'm pulling out of my office building, taking a left. So where I'm taking the left, it's still pretty busy, cars going back and forth. There's 3 lanes. There is a middle lane for, like, turning into our company, like, up the ways to the left.
Okay.
You're not supposed to be driving in it, right? It's not for commuting. So, there's just constant traffic coming from the left. All of a sudden, this woman stops and is, like, waving me to go. It's just like, "Just please keep going, stop doing that. You're making it take even
Yep.
longer because there's still cars coming from the other way." And guess what? Had I pulled out, some guy from behind her comes running, ramming around into the middle lane, passing her. Dude, I would've had a head-on collision. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I've both of those incidents you described, I've seen them, and it's like, WTF, and it's like, that's the once again, we're big fans of the, directional signals, right? That a lot of people
"Oh, yeah."
don't use, or they only use if they're trying to cut you off, right? And then
After the
they go
fact.
back to not using them unless they try to cut you off again. But, I think, like, either, like, DMV should stepping up and do, like, inspections. Maybe, like, DMV should partner with, like, state police and, stuff like that, and, like, "Hey, you're on, like, probation or something."
Mm.
Obviously, this is something, like, there's no money for, but this stuff is way more dangerous than, like,
Oh, yeah.
and regular speeding on the
Yeah.
highway in good weather. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
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 100%. And so I actually really love it because lately, I don't there must be a new hire in town for the police department. We actually don't have local cops in our town. We have just basically troopers.
Mhm.
Sometimes we see county sheriffs, but mostly troopers. Literally directly across the road from us during morning, bus hours, there's a cop that sits there just well, I guess he's not going to this week because now we got 20 inches of snow. But he was sitting right there on the bank in front of this person's house, and he had people getting pulled over all the time. And I was like, "That's cool," because, there's been a few times where I'm out there with my kids getting the bus, and cars would just fly right by the bus. It drives me
Yeah.
so nuts, like, they got the stop signs out and everything like that. Like, that to me, like you said, don't worry about people speeding as much. Like, if you're going excessively fast, I get it and making it dangerous for others. But if traffic is moving at 75 and a 55, then let it move,
Yep.
right? But if you're blowing by a school bus, man, forget it. Throw them away. Like you're gonna get a kid killed, and that's not cool.
Absolutely. Well, way to take it down, Popper.
So yeah, we got a repeat of a classic Super Bowl coming up here pretty soon.
Oh, Dutch, you you can take
Sorry,
off, sir.
Dutch. But hey, we'll let you off early for good behavior, Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Patriots, Seahawks, and Super Bowl.
Man, that takes me back to my Guantanamo Bay days and Touchdown
Oh, is that
Tommy.
where you were there then?
I was
Nice.
there for that. Dude, uh, I was in Cuba, for that Super Bowl. That was amazing.
That was not amazing. It
The b the b I think the balls on Belichick not to call a timeout because it's like, we're all playing, because we know better than the coaches, right?
of course, of course.
So, we're like, I'm like losing my mind. Like, how is he not save some time, get them to score, save some time for Brady?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
him score.
How
And
much time was left? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But that catch, I forget who made that catch. Was fucking on the Seahawks. Was insane that in that Super Bowl, right? He because I think they converted something on like fourth down or something, and it was a huge catch.
Yeah.
And the guy went out of bounds, and then there was another big catch, and I don't know, it was the tight end. where almost he could have got in, but he
they
got
were on like the 1 or the 2. Yeah.
yeah. So they got down, but basically, like I mean, they were further downfield. They got 2 like really great catches, like
Yeah.
which Patriots don't know anything about good catches. Just kidding.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no. Well, I'm saying not that they don't. So
Yeah.
I mean, even that Atlanta Super Bowl, like what's his face had an insane
Julio
catch.
Jones.
Julio
Yeah.
Jones. But yeah, I mean, to not take a timeout, basically it's like they put all the pressure on Seattle.
Yeah.
So Seattle can't believe this. But and then you have the pick of the century. I've never seen something so nuts. I mean, I would put that.
Yeah.
Well, how would you rate that Super Bowl and then the Atlanta Super Bowl with the Patriots?
I mean, oh my goodness. For 2 different reasons. The Atlanta Super Bowl is hard to top, honestly. Like coming back 28-3, forcing overtime, and still covering.
But yeah. So who you got, Popper?
I honestly
Who you
right
picking?
now undecided. I feel
Okay.
like it's going to
We
be a
got another
pretty
week
decent game.
to
Yeah,
decide. Yeah.
I got a little bit of time. I'll probably be betting on my box. I'll probably get a box and bet it just be pulling for that. So
Okay. All right.
but honestly, like Seattle's had their glory days. I mean, both of these teams are all brand new from different team. It's not Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson, so it's a completely different Pete Carroll. It's a completely different team in Seattle too.
The posts have been great. I saw this one. It was like, oh man, finally this second grader in Boston finally knows what it's like to see the Patriots go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I saw your boy Portnoy. He's like, this one's just for the Patriots fans. He's like, I gotta tell you. He's like, I didn't think we were gonna be back in the Super Bowl already, and he just starts laughing. What a D-bag. Yeah, poor second grader didn't know what it was like to make a Super Bowl. It's hilarious. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
But I'll be honest, like right now, I don't feel like either team is like hateable. I think they're both kind of. I kind of like them both. Not that I like the Patriots, but they're
Right.
not.
It's
They're
not
not
the same
like
team.
hateable. It's not the
Yeah.
same team. It's a different team.
Yeah. They don't have a Tim Brady.
They don't, and we'll see where
Few teams
could be a
do.
great game. I'll be honest with you, like I haven't been overly impressed with the Patriots offense in the last 2 games. They haven't really done much. I mean, obviously in the fourth, there was a blizzard at the end of the last game,
Right.
but
Well,
just
you
in general.
gotta I mean, as a defense,
Yeah, they've been playing tough defenses for sure.
They
They got another tough one because Seattle's no slouch either.
yeah, what'd they give up? 27 points?
They gave up, but I mean, against a team that was just based on offense,
Yeah.
St.
Sure.
St. Louis. LA wasn't built to be slowed in offense. They're not great on defense, so
Hey, LA wasn't built in a day.
Neither was Rome, and Theta might have been though.
Popper taking it there.
Well, you got anything else? You good?
Appreciate anyone that still listened to us. I mean, not now. I mean, I think most people are gone now, but like, hey, if you venture onto the YouTubes, throw a like our way,
Yeah. We'll definitely
let us know. Let us know you were here. How much you hated us, or enjoyed it. Right?
Yep.
That'd be nice. That's all.
Yeah.
So
we take constructive criticism.
Take anything. Yeah.
I mean, I'd appreciate if someone actually like took time to listen to us, what we said before they criticized, rather than just paint with broad strokes what everybody else is saying that doesn't listen to us.
Okay.
All right. Well, on that note, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Megs is a Scumbag Hat production
In association with Pam's Day Spa.